Welcome back to Gator Outside. This week, we are continuing the yard project. I got some more dirt delivered, wheelbarrow full of rocks, got the wife to help me move the trampoline out of the way, and I busted out the lawnmower. So I'm gonna try to hit this up real quick, get this cut down, so then I could spread some more dirt and be finished with that part of it. And we got some rain coming in. Also, a guy is coming to look at my AC unit at my house. It's been acting up. So let me try to knock out this grass real quick. Well, I got the grass all cut down, ready for some dirt. The heat and air guy came and wasted about 2 hours of my time today. It is insane how much these units cost. That's the third guy I had come out getting estimates from, all the different manufacturers and different companies. We're ranging from $10,000 to $20,000. It is insane what these things cost nowadays. But anyways, let's get back to where we left off at. I have a wheelbarrow full of rocks. Got more rocks over there. Then I got a couple more where that trampoline was set and I need to dig up. I added a run flat tire to this wheelbarrow a long time ago. I got tired of the tubes. I will tell you, if you want to get one of these, they're great, but do not get the flat one. It might work good on a construction site with concrete, but in the yard, man, it just makes it hard to push. And this thing is loaded down pretty good because you could see it divoting. Let me see if I can move this heavy thing, get it up to my pile of rocks without breaking these old bars. I know it's not a pickaxe, so y'all help me out. Bought it a long time ago. I forget what it's called. But this is great for tree roots and rocks, all kind of stuff around the yard. But I'm just looking for these big rocks that are sticking up and just try to dig them out of the way. Anything looks like it's breaking through the surface. Sometimes you get lucky and they're small. Sometimes you might see just a small little bit and it turn out to be a massive rock. Now it's time to move this other 6 yards of topsoil I had dropped off. Put it right in the middle of the driveway so it wouldn't mess up my good stuff I got going on over here. I got all the rocks cleared out of the way. Now it's time to start putting some dirt down. I'm gonna show you this freaking awesome technique I learned. I could fill this whole trailer with just one scoop. So the trick is you have to get way underneath, get it as low as you can get it so you could pick up the most amount of dirt at one time. Let me show you. Go real deep, then you got to get it everything you got to pick it up. Whew, I cannot believe how heavy that was, but I got it all in one load. I hope y'all caught that and learned the trick. Anyways, let me get this up the hill. I think the worst part is unloading this from the trailer. Spreading it ain't all that bad. Just the unloading part. I'll try to put it a little thicker over this real bare stuff that's been washed away. And I'll still come back and level this all out one more time before I get some seed in the ground. Oh, speaking of grass seed, let me show you my weather outlook. It is not looking good. So I don't know if I want to plant seed right now or do I want to wait. Because if y'all been following along this project, I explained I had hydro seed up here before, and that night it rained like crazy. Probably washed 90% of it away. So I am stuck with trying to decide, do I want to waste a bunch of grass seed? We might not get rain or we might get a massive storm. I might play it safe and just wait. Hopefully the weather will get better. Well, let me keep rocking and rolling. We'll get this knocked out. I got a little chunk done. I only need to go over to about right in this area. I think I'm gonna finish that up tomorrow. Skies are looking a little iffy, and my starter has been giving me issues where it's not wanting to catch. Sometimes it fires right up, sometimes it won't. Let's see if it'll do it this time. Yep, you hear that? I'm gonna pull the cover off to the starter, see if I can see anything going on. First, we gotta loosen the dipstick tube. Maybe there's a wore out spring. I think you could buy a kit to replace the spring or something. I could be wrong. I mean, this is an old mower. The starter's, what, 30 some years old? Oh man, I really don't want to take out the dipstick. I guess I got no choice. Oh, that was stupid. Oil everywhere. That was about the smartest idea ever. Well, good thing I keep some cat litter on hand. Throw that over the oil. Try to clean up my mess. That was about smart. I guess every time I had this off, I didn't have no oil in here. And it don't help I got it sitting up on a hill right here. Alright, there's got to be a way to get this off without taking that out. Man, I might have to take this cover off. So we got a 3/8 socket. See if we pop this shield off if we can get to it. Probably be smart if I had some gloves. She's a little warm. She's been putting in some work today. Oh man, it's starting to rain. Alright, come on, get out of the way. There we go. Now, can we get this cover off? Look at that. I wonder if that plastic gear right there is just wore out. Seems a little sticky. I wonder if I could take that off and clean it. Man, it's starting to rain though. You see that? So yeah, it's not kicking up. And these gears look pretty chewed up too. Let me bring you in. Can you see these gears right here? Those are pretty chewed up. Oh yeah, it's sticking. So I don't know if the spring, I never tore apart a starter before, but I seen you can get this piece right here. So I'm gonna have to check into that. I wonder if I could oil this up or something until then. But yeah, she is sticking. I decided to go ahead and just move inside. I already unhooked the battery. So unhook that wire from the starter. Put that back on so I don't lose it. I think I got this little plug. Alright. It takes a star bit to get this off. And of course, the one I need for my ratchet is the only one I'm missing. I got some pliers. Let's see if we can break it loose. There we go. Definitely gonna have to buy some more star bits for my ratchets. All right, one screw, that little wire guard. And there's this.
Like and subscribe, y'all. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, they see you. All right, I didn't even have to unhook that wire. Just in a little clip right here. Whew. The starter is warm. Now, I am not sure how to take this apart. But yeah, I think when this goes up, it's supposed to spring back down, ain't it? So, she's obviously sticking. I don't know if this will work. Temporary fix. That'd be nice. Get this dirt moved and order this gear. Is the gear supposed to be wobbly or is it just wore out? Alright, who designed these? They need to come up with a better design. Maybe they have. Oh man, it's right there. Pliers. Got it. There's the little clip. I didn't lose it. Now, that comes off. Spring. I don't think it goes on a certain way. Then we got a washer with the rounded side going face down. Look at that. Then the whole thing comes off. First time I ever took a starter apart. Kind of boogered up right there. Like it's sticking up. Maybe that's why it's sticking. And you know what? When I'm looking at this, it looks like these little, it's starting to come apart right here. I don't know if you could see that, but it's actually breaking right there. That's lifted up. It's like that on both sides. All right, so I think it'd be smart if I get this piece. I'm gonna call a couple of shops in the morning and see if anybody happens to have that replacement gear. It'd be nice to just go ahead and fix the issue and take care of it. Up here at the parts store getting some parts for the riding mower. Decided to check out some new saws. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. I found one I want. Y'all could get it for me. Jeez. That is massive. That is a big saw. $881. Look at that price tag. The new one compared to the old one. They look the same. The slide action, you could definitely tell that one don't go anywhere. That guy's nice. They are the same. Let's get this starter put back together. I just got a roll of tape down there to give it a good solid little stand. I already measured these up with the old one. They seem identical. And once again, I don't know why it gave me two washers. I don't know if this is for a different application, but I know my original did not have that. So we're gonna roll with the original. Here's the thrust washer. I cannot say that word. The curved side goes down. Drop our spring over top. Put the new cap. And they give us the new ring. And let's see if we could do this without losing it. All right, we're gonna try some pliers and see if we are able to push it down. You know what? Let me get a mallet real quick. All right, let's take our pliers, see if we could get them on here. We can hold it right there. Let's see if we could gently tap the top with a mallet. Why does it not seem like it's all the way in there? Just taking the pliers and pushing it down in there. All right, now that looks flush. Let's see. Oh, look at that action. That's the way it's supposed to work. Let's take our repaired starter, start running our wires back through in this little clip. Back behind there. Then we got this bolt with this wire retainer. It's gonna hold this wire up on the top. And just try to get this started. Let's get the other one started. All right, let's make sure our little wire clip. On this side, you have that little clip. It's gonna hold your wires in place. So just make sure that's got your wires right and tighten it up. If you're curious, it's a T40 to tighten these up. I guess we can go ahead and clip our wire back together. You have little grooves in the corners, so it only goes in one way. Yeah, let's hook our power wire back up. (7/16) wrench. Just snug her up. Good. All right, I think before I put anything else together, we're gonna hook the battery up. Let's give it a test. Snug that bad boy up. This battery's from December 2023. Still doing me good. Let's try it out. Let me clean up my mess real quick. I definitely want to keep all these old starter parts. Well, I'll probably get rid of the gear, that's garbage. But these springs, clips, in case anything happens to that, seems good to go. Think we're back in business. Well, that seems to work out great. I love how it just snaps back the way it's supposed to. Well, I'm happy. The new part seems to be working out great. Now I could actually get back to work. It took a couple days for the shop to get it in. I could have ordered it online. It might have been a week, but it cost $28.28. If I didn't already, I'll throw up some part numbers. Now let's get this shield back over the starter without removing the dipstick tube this time. So much easier. Yes, just remove that exhaust cover and it slides right out. I guess my smart brain wasn't thinking about this sitting on a slant right here and all the fluid just draining right out to me. That's definitely a quick fix besides waiting on the part. All right, let's just pop that shield back on. We're home free. Let me get this up on here. So the one that goes up top and that one is a pointed bolt. Then the one that goes down in the side of the block is a regular bolt. 3/8 socket. Snug her down. One more time. Well, she's back in action. I can get back to moving dirt. Well, who would have known putting dirt in the yard would have turned into a starter repair video. Anyways, thanks for letting me take up some of your time today. Man, y'all have a great week. I'm going to figure out what I got going on in the future. Hopefully I get the rest of this dirt laid out and we'll get on to something different next week. Hopefully we get that grass seed down. We will see though. Anyways, y'all have a blessed week and I'll catch you on the next episode.